Saifoddin, what is your in-hand income?
So my in-hand income comes around 80 or 82 because I was in huge debt. It was around 15 lakh.
Why did you borrow money?
Money for just household expenses. I was not saving for school fees and household expenses because I was not calculating. That's what the problem was. I was not able to manage. I mean, till like 2-3 months ago, I was in huge debt. So I used to take it from my OD account. Then if the OD account is filled, take a home loan or take a loan, take a top-up loan. So I was managing that way.
How often did you take these loans?
Every 1 year, 2 year, I was taking loans.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Fix Your Finance. Today we are in Bangalore and I have got Saifoddin with me. Saifoddin Bangalore में रहते हैं अपनी फैमिली के साथ. आज इनसे इनकी पैसों के बारे में बात करेंगे and I will try to fix his finances. Saifoddin, welcome to the show. How's it going?
Thank you so much.
Saifoddin, please tell me more about yourself.
I'm from Maharashtra, Aurangabad. Initially, I started my career in Bombay. I worked there in call center for like four years. Then I shifted to Bangalore. Since then, I'm here.
And आप Bangalore में कब shift हुए?
Bangalore 2011.
2011. Was it because of your job?
Yeah, because of a job.
What did you study, Saifoddin?
BSc Computer Science.
Here I can see that you work with a multinational tech giant and your current total compensation is 10 lakhs per annum. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Saifoddin, what is your in-hand income and what are some other perks offered by this company?
So my in-hand income comes around 80 or 82.
Currently, who all live with you in Bangalore?
In Bangalore, my wife and 2 kids.
How old are your kids?
My son is in 7th standard, so he's 13. Daughter is in 3rd standard, she's 8. Also, my brother's son also moved here 1 year back, so he's also staying with us now.
Okay, for college?
For college, yeah.
And does your wife work?
No, she doesn't work, but she does some tailoring work from home.
And is there a stable monthly income?
Not stable monthly income, just on and off.
Okay, on and off. Got it. So is that correct if I say that your total household income is 80,000 rupees a month?
Yes, 80,000 a month.
Okay, now let's start with your expenses. Firstly, I can see that housing is 41,000 rupees per month.
Yeah, that's a home loan.
When did you buy a house, Saifoddin? कहाँ पे लिया है?
बैंगलोर में ही लिया है 2017 में लिया था.
And how big is the house? What was the cost of the house?
This is independent house. Plot was around 20 by 22. I bought it for like 41 lakh that time.
Wow.
It was an old house, but it was quite well built, so I bought it.
जब आपने home loan लिया था back in 2017, how much were you earning?
Around 60.
60,000. And 40,000 uska EMI. So how were you able to manage?
That time I was not paying. I was paying around 27. The interest rate was 6.5 that time. Interest rate kept on increasing. I kept on increasing my EMI. It was supposed to be less than that, but now still have 17 years left.
So currently 50% of your total salary is going towards the home loan.
Yes.
Did you pay a down payment back then?
Yeah, I paid down payment with my PF. I had quite a good amount of PF, so I paid with PF, and with family and friends I have collected some amount and paid that.
जब भी आप घर खरीदते हो ना सैफुद्दीन, you have to make sure that you are following these two things. Your EMI should not exceed 30 to 35% of your total income, and second, at least 20% जो घर का वैल्यू है वो डाउन पेमेंट की तरह देना है अपने सेविंग से. सैफुद्दीन, आपके पास तो ऑलरेडी एक घर है, बट इफ यू गाइज आर प्लानिंग टू टेक अ होम लोन, चेक आउट पिरामल फाइनेंस. यार, पिरामल फाइनेंस की वेबसाइट में जाकर आप 2 मिनट में अपनी एलिजिबिलिटी चेक कर सकते हो. यू जस्ट हैव टू ऐड डिटेल्स लाइक योर मंथली इनकम, अदर EMIs, डिजायर्ड टेन्योर, और उसके बाद आपको एलिजिबिलिटी पता चल जाएगी. एंड वंस यू आर एलिजिबल, 2-3 इजी स्टेप्स में यू कैन अप्लाई फॉर योर होम लोन. यू हैव टू सबमिट योर डॉक्यूमेंट्स ऑनलाइन एंड फिर जल्द से जल्द पिरामल फाइनेंस आपको होम लोन ऑफर कर लेगा. तो जैसे ही कोई घर पसंद आए और अगर आपको होम लोन लेना हो, बिना टाइम वेस्ट किए जल्द से जल्द पिरामल फाइनेंस को चेकआउट करो. फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, you are a family of 4 and 40,000 is already getting locked. Are you guys able to manage all the other expenses with the rest of your income?
Yeah, I was barely able to manage. Saving is very less. I can save around 3,000 or 4,000 in SIPs. Apart from that, not much saving. My saving is my PF and gratuity and other things.
Yeah, gratuity is not yet there, so you can't count it. Of course, you have served this company for more than 10 years?
15 years.
15 years, wow. So you came to Bangalore for this company,
Yes.
right? So of course you will be getting a gratuity amount. You might get the whole 20 lakh rupees, but that's still not there. That's still not there. You said that you withdrew money from the PF account
Yeah.
to pay a down payment. So last 5-6 साल से जो PF में आ रहा है, that is your current balance, right?
Yeah, that is my current balance now.
Let's look at your other expenses. Electricity is 100 rupees. Interesting.
Bangalore, they have reduced it now. 100 rupees is sometimes you'll get, sometimes you'll not get it. So if your units are less than 200 units, you don't have to pay electricity bill.
ठीक है. Wi-Fi is 1500 rupees. Is this paid by the company or do you have to pay it?
This is paid by a company.
Paid by the company. Okay, so 1500 goes away. Commute is 2000 rupees. How often do you have to go to the office?
Office,
sir?
I go thrice in a week, but I get a cab.
You get a cab. Okay, so here the commute is 2000 rupees.
That is for petrol for my. I have 2 bikes.
So you have 2 bikes. Do you have a car?
I don't have car.
And do you have existing loans for these bikes?
No.
Groceries is 15,000 rupees.
No, it's not 15,000. It goes around 20. I think 22,000.
Got it. So around 20,000 rupees goes towards grocery.
Grocery, everything, eating out and everything.
Your credit card bill is 12 to 15,000 rupees. What about your kids? You also have kids, right?
Yeah.
And they are both going to school. So what are their school expenses, tuition fee?
We don't have tuitions. School expense only. For my daughter, it's around 50. So total is around 1,50,000 for both kids.
In a year.
In a year, yes.
So that's another 10,000 rupees. So how do you manage this expense, this 1.5 lakh rupees?
I was not able to manage. I mean, till like 2-3 months ago, I was in huge debt. But I had old ancestral property in my hometown. So we sold it. And I was able to pay off all the loans. So now it's almost debt free. I have only 2 lakh in my OD, which I have to pay. So I think that's when I have filled up your form, because I was in huge debt. It was around 15 lakh.
And what happened? Why did you borrow money?
Money for just household expenses. That happens for school. I was not saving for school fees and household expenses because I was not calculating. That's what the problem was. So whenever school asked for fees, I used to take it from my OD account, pay school fees. Then if the OD account is filled, take a home loan or take a top-up loan. So I was managing that way.
And when did you start taking, loans to pay the fees and for your everyday expenses? When did this start?
Started when I took home loan, I think.
2017.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, right? Every time you take a home loan, the EMI should not exceed 30-35%, because even if your EMI is 30-35% of your income today, 6 months down the line, if RBI decides to increase the repo rate, your loan interest will also increase. So now you have 2 options. Either the tenure of your home loan increases significantly, so from 30 years it goes to 40 years, or you have to increase the monthly installment. You have to increase the value of your EMI. And that can only be possible if there is fuel left in your income. How often did you take these loans?
Every 1 year, 2 year, I was taking loans.
And finally, at one point, what was the total value of your debt?
15 lakh.
15 lakh rupees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now only the OD amount is left. That's what my question is. Should I close that OD account as well because I have saving in the SIP, or should I just keep on paying that?
What is the interest on your OD?
I think it's 12 to 13.
12-13%. Let's say I ask you to become debt free. How will you do it?
I'll close my SIP, which is going on right now, and I'll take that amount and put it in the OD. That OD amount will be 0.
Okay, so your mutual fund's balance is 2 lakh rupees.
Yes.
And if you withdraw your money, you will be debt free.
I'll be debt free, yes.
My problem with this is that then again, if an emergency comes, how will you manage?
If emergency comes, then one option is to I have 30,000 of FD. That is my emergency fund. So one option is taking a money from PF account for emergency. Other option is if it's emergency, that means it will be something health related or something. So health related, I have insurance.
Do you have health insurance for your entire family?
Yeah, for entire family. I have insurance.
What is the cover of the health insurance?
5 lakh.
5 lakh rupees for the entire family?
For entire family.
Yeah, so not enough for a family of 4. Definitely not enough in a city like Bangalore. Increase the cover of your family floater plan to at least 10 lakh rupees. At least. And major emergency, of course, health is one of the biggest catastrophes out there, but emergency kuch bhi ho sakta hai. I personally feel you should not touch your mutual fund account right now. I know the interest rates are very high. Your overdraft account's interest rate is way higher, 12-13% than your home loan account. But you need that safety net, yaar. Because the problem is, I don't want you to be in a situation wherein you are again going back in a credit card debt or a debt trap because of a sudden expense. Now tell me one thing, ये 2 लाख रुपए का जो debt बचा हुआ है, हर महीने कितना उसमें पे कर रहे हो?
हर महीने 10,000 शायद.
So if I look at your expenses, right, you are spending at least 70 to 75,000 rupees every month.
Yes.
How are you managing to pay the OD balance?
I'm telling you, I'm not paying. I'm just whatever salary I get, I put it in the OD first so that the interest will be calculated less, and then I'll take out money.
Okay. Now let's look at your savings first, and then we'll discuss kya karna hai. Here you invest 3,000 rupees every month in the voluntary provident fund.
That's I'm not investing. That is company gets from salary it's getting deducted.
It is automated, right? अब तक वो पैसा आता ही नहीं है.
हाँ.
Very nice, very nice. It is very important that you are detaching a part of your income towards savings for your future. FD, as you said, 30,000 rupees total FD hai. That is for emergencies, ठीक है? So these are the two investments, right?
Yeah. So 3,000 rupees I pay. That is SIP. 1,000 rupees is for my kids for 500. So total 400 investment.
Total 4,000 rupees investment in mutual funds, apart from your voluntary provident fund,
Yeah, apart from
which is for your retirement, right? Which is for your future needs.
Yeah.
And बाकी आपके पास asset है, आपका current घर. बताइए, how can I help you?
तो अभी घर के प्राइसेस बढ़ रहे, तो सोच रहा था कि शायद अगर घर बेच के रेंट पे रहना ज़्यादा अच्छा होगा या घर पे ही रहना ज़्यादा अच्छा होगा.
आपको क्यों अपना घर बेचना है? That is your only asset.
Main reason is I don't want to stay here for a long time, and I think I get more amount if I sell this.
How much money can you make if you sell this house in the next 6 months?
Maybe I can get 50 to 60 lakh, and 40 lakh will go to the loan, home loan, and remaining 20 I'll get it.
And what will be the rent? A similar house. If you guys decide to move out, what will be the realistic rent?
I think realistic rent will be around 30,000. I think.
Let's find out what happens if you sell this house, clear your loan, and then whatever amount is remaining, if we invested in mutual funds, let's find out if that particular amount will be enough to pay your rent. So here, what I've done is, you said that if you sell this house, you will have 20 lakh rupees surplus.
Yes.
That 20 lakh rupees, if we put it in a mixed bag of equity mutual funds, which consists of one large cap fund, okay, one Nifty 50 fund, one Nifty Next 50 fund, so 2 large cap funds, one mid cap fund, one small cap and one flexi cap fund. If we create a portfolio of these 5 mutual funds, okay, then we can expect a return of anywhere between 12 to 15% on a yearly basis over a period of more than 10-15 years. Now, if you actually want to preserve this 20 lakh rupees, you cannot withdraw all the money, all the return that you earn in a year. So there is a thing called safe withdrawal rate. Have you heard of it?
No, I know SWP.
So SWP is basically when you set up a plan wherein the money is being withdrawn and it goes to your bank account. Okay, you have to decide how much you want to withdraw each month. That is SWP, opposite of SIP. Okay.
Hmm.
If you want to ensure that your corpus of 20 lakh rupees stays relevant even after 20, 30 years, then you have to make sure that you are leaving room for inflation.
Okay.
Right? So your 30,000 rupees monthly rent will become 44,000 rupees in 5 years. And by 10 years, it will become 77,000 rupees. So you have to leave room from your portfolio. You cannot redeem the entire 12% or 15% or whatever you're earning. The safe withdrawal rate, Saifoddin, is 4%.
Okay.
उससे होगा ये देखिए 2025 में आपका स्टार्टिंग वैल्यू है 20 लाख रुपए. आप हर साल 80,000 रुपए, 90,000 रुपए, लाख रुपए निकाल रहे हो इस अमाउंट से ही. ये निकालने के बाद भी आफ्टर 10 years your portfolio value becomes 43 lakh rupees. It is happening because you are not withdrawing all your returns. Right? So by 2050, so if you sell this house in 2025, by 2050 this 20 lakh rupees will become 1 crore 36 lakh rupees, and your annual rent will become around 35 lakh rupees. Okay, the 3 lakh rupees a month on an average. My point here is कि ये जो 20 लाख रुपए आप जो बचेंगे उससे आपका रेंट तो आप पे नहीं कर पाओगे, क्योंकि 80,000 आप साल का निकालोगे और एनुअल रेंट आपका 3,60,000 है. And at the same time, you will also lose your asset.
Yeah.
So if I look at the rental market in Bangalore, I would not recommend you to sell this house ever. You have to have hold of this particular asset. I am not being harsh here, but I have to ask you one simple question. How are you planning to send them to college?
I am planning to, so that's why I'm investing, but investment is very less. That's what my thought was, that if I sell this house, I'll be able to save more. But if I calculate this way, then I won't be able to save it, the amount I was looking for. So at least both of them should have 1 crore in 10 years, if they have to study in good colleges or go abroad.
How old is your younger kid?
Younger kid is 8. So 10 years.
For one kid, your younger kid, you have to invest 33,000 rupees every month.
It's not possible.
Yes. And what about your other kid? 13.
13 and 8.
5 साल में it becomes one monthly SIP is 1,04,000. So that will be difficult. That will not be possible. That is not feasible. Is there any way you can increase your income?
If I switch, I'll definitely get at least 100% hike.
Tell me one thing. Why did you stick in this company for 15 years?
It was stable. I was getting proper income. I was not taking risks. I tried some courses, programming and all that, but it didn't work out.
Tell me one thing. How much can you realistically save for your kids from today?
Realistically, I'm already saving around 2,000.
If you increase the amount every year by 10%, and if you are investing 2,000 rupees every month towards your kids' education, after 10 years, the amount will become 8 lakh rupees. Which might not be enough. इसका conclusion यही है कि घर नहीं बेचना है, जो आपका मेन क्वेश्चन था. अभी आपको घर नहीं बेचना. दूसरा चीज़, ओडी जो आप कर रहे हो उसको पूरा क्लोज नहीं करना है. आपके म्यूचुअल फंड पोर्टफोलियो को बेच के म्यूचुअल फंड पोर्टफोलियो को भी रखना है, बिकॉज दैट इज़ योर ओनली सेविंग्स. और तीसरी चीज़ ये है कि आपके खर्चे आज के दिन, आपकी जो इनकम है उसका 50% ऑलरेडी EMI में जा रहा है. राइट? तो आपके जो एक्सपेंसेस है वो अभी बहुत ही ज़्यादा टाइट ही है. ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ बहुत सारे जगह से आप अपनी एक्सपेंसेस कट कर सकते हो. सो दैट्स वाई आज मैं सही में कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं दे पाऊंगा आपको, है ना? कुछ सोल्यूशन नहीं दे पाऊंगा. योर ओनली सोल्यूशन इज टू एक्चुअली इंक्रीज योर इनकम. इनकम बढ़ाना कितना रियलिस्टिक है?
Now I don't know. Now it's very difficult because I'm not getting any calls. We used to get calls earlier, but now no calls. Nobody's hiring. Last 2 years, money went in my studies. I spent like 2.4 lakhs on the studying, but they need like 4 to 5 years experience in coding and all that. So I'm not able to crack any interview. So
Okay.
that is, but my skills are improved. I know what to do now in programming.
Are you updated with your skill set?
I'm updated with my skill set.
एंड ऑनेस्टली आई पर्सनली फील सैफुद्दीन की हमें हमेशा खुल के बात करनी चाहिए जैसे आज हम कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि जब भी आप किसी की प्रॉब्लम्स में खुद को रिलेट करते हो या किसी से बात करते हो तब आपका दिल और दिमाग बहुत ज़्यादा रिलैक्स हो जाता है एंड वहाँ से यू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट द सोल्यूशन. सो आई एम रियली ग्लैड सैफुद्दीन दैट यू डिसाइड टू स्पीक टू मी टुडे. So I wish you all the best, Saifoddin. I wish you and your family the best of luck. I hope आप आगे जाके एक बहुत ही अच्छी जॉब में काम करो and wish you all the best, man.
Thank you.